Hello, I am so excited to share this quick 10-minute class. Basically, free the bullshit, free a bad mood, free your fascia. But if things feel heavy, they feel tight, they feel inaccessible, this is exactly the remedy you may be needing. 10 minutes, all you need is a foam roller. You have a mat. I'm going to do some on the mat, some on the floor, and let's just get going. So we're going to start in all fours. We've done this before, but this one is always great. Just roll the roller forward, looking forward, and then pull the roller in, looking down. Inhale out, basically a fancy flat cow, and exhale rounded. Noticing that you can create space between your ribs and hips. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, hips over the knees, exhale, come up. Inhale, pull forward, wiggle the fingers. Exhale, come up. One more time, big inhale. And then right here, sway from side to side, getting some space in the side body, in between the ribs, pulling your elbows away from your shoulders and your wrists away from your elbows. And then roll back up. You're going to turn right around and bring the roller onto your upper back. So right around where the crop top would be, or a bra. You can have hands behind your head, lift your hips, and just start to roll back and forth. The goal here is, yes, getting some core stability, but it's also to open up your upper back, the thoracic spine. Try to keep space between your chin and chest so there's no smushing. And then readjust, because it sometimes moves. Keep your hands behind your head, hips heavy, and start to send your head and elbow back. And then exhale, curl back. So inhale, going back. Exhale, going up. Depending on what's going on in your body, in your mood, your head may be super far from the ground, and that's totally fine. The goal is simply that we're opening up an area that, if you are first sitting or driving, is going to be tight. The next time you go down, try to put your head even closer and lift your hips up. That will help your head get down. From here, start to lower your hips. You may or may not touch the ground. Our goal is to keep your head and elbows down. So we're inhale, lifting, relaxing the toes, exhale, lowering. Push through the feet to feel your hip bones pull up, and then lower back down. Let's just do 2 more. Again, think of letting go. Hold at the top here. Wiggle a little bit side to side, just to open up some space. Relax your toes and push your hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the hips, this time allowing the hips to lift. Roll over to your side, and then come to all fours with the roller behind you. Take your leg closest to the screen up onto the roller. We're going to start to inhale, go forward and back. This is going to be about lengthening your hip flexor. So the leg is straight, opening up the space that gets compressed just by sitting, moving, etc. Then lower the knee down. Slide forward so you're in a low lunge. Take a moment there, trying to feel the front of your hip really open, and rock a little bit from side to side. So shifting from right to left while keeping a heaviness through the hips. Then fingertips on the floor, start to lift and lower the back knee, aiming to keep your hips low. Perfect. So let's do 3, 2, 1. Lower your knee. Step your other knee back. So now both tops of feet are on the roller, and start to send your hips back. With your feet higher, it can be easier to get your hips low, and then pull forward. So we're exhale, pressing back. Inhale, arms are straight, pull forward. Just 3 more. Try to really separate wrists, elbows, shoulders, ribs, and hips. So there's greater and greater length along the back body, and also opening through the shoulders and creating a little bit more core action. Now send the knee forward that's furthest from the screen, and then start to lift the other knee and rock forward and back. Leg on the roller is super straight, and when you press back, look up. When you pull forward, look down. Let's do 3, and 2, One more time, one. This time, lower the back knee, step the other foot forward, and sink your hips low. On the second side, you may feel like placing your hands low on your lower back. You may still want that support of hands underneath the shoulders. Wherever you're at, start to rock from side to side, allowing your hips to stay heavy. For 3, head can be heavy too. You may circle your head and then pause at center, pull the lower belly in, and exhale with your back knee up and down. 4, squaring the hips. 3, 2, 1, and now lower the back knee, step the front foot forward. So you've got the tops of your feet or ankles right on the floor, and just start to round the spine, lifting the knees, then lower the knees, bend your elbows, pull your chest forward. So there's a big arch, or we're working towards a big arch. Straighten the arms, scoop the forehead, lift up, and then slowly lower the knees, bend the elbows, open, open, open. Just 2 more here. Exhale, scoop, 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 push, lower the knees, and then big inhale. Last time, exhale, hold here for 3, maybe rocking side to side. 2, 1, lower your knees, and now rock back, flexing the feet. We're gonna roll the roller forward and place the roller underneath your hip flexors. So from here, you may lower right down to your elbows to feel that out, but maybe arms come forward and you're able to lower your chest. If your arms are not able to straighten, this is where you're going to stay. Push with the elbows, little pulses up with the chest. This is encouraging a lot of upper back opening. If you can get your chest down, you either have nose down or one cheek down. We're going to pull the elbows back, push up as straight as the arms can get. Pull your chest back down by bending the elbows and slide the arms forward. So inhale, pull the elbows back. Exhale, press up. Inhale, pull down. Exhale, slide the arms forward. We could also be working on alternating arms here, or we're doing both. Shoulder blades pinch towards each other. Lift up, holding breastbone away from navel. Slowly lower down, and then straighten the arms out. Last 2. Pull back, lift up, lower down, and lengthen. One more time, pull back, lift up, and wherever you're at, whether you're on your elbows or whether you're on your hands, elbows are bent, you're gonna rock from side to side, or maybe arms are straight. Trying to move to the side of your neck to lengthen the space between your hinge of jaw and the top of your shoulder. From here, walk your hands back, scoop the belly in. We're coming back to the very first thing we did, back to all fours. This time, maybe the roller slide forward a little bit more, and then exhale and roll and down. Inhale, pulling all the way forward, and then exhale and again. Let's just do one more. Inhale, pull forward and pulse down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll in all the way, and then come to a cross-legged position. Taking a moment, we're going to place the roller right on your thighs and push the elbows down. So by pressing your elbows down, the knees likely get closer to the floor, and then we're trying to pull your chest up. So lean forward, rock a little bit side to side. So you're shifting into one hip and then into the other hip, letting your head and neck move freely to make that space. And then really push firmly, lift your chest up. Maybe your hands are glued together, maybe they're interlaced, but there's a downward pressure and an upward lift. Big sigh, lift the roller up. Notice if you feel any better, hopefully in a space to drop the bad mood, drop whatever bullshit you can, and move on with your day. See you guys soon.